my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 10 signs that you're dating the wrong person. If you're someone that knows you need to be married and you're dating someone right now, you need to know the truth about this person. And in this video, I'm going to give you 10 signs, 10 indicators that will allow you to know whether or not you're dating the right person. So please listen up. The first sign that you're dating the wrong person is manipulation. If you feel like you're talking to someone and you're giving your all, but you find someone manipulating the things that you say, or criticizing the person that you are, or lying or cheating or deceiving you in any type of way, then that means that you are dating the wrong person. All I'm saying is this: don't date someone who won't take responsibility over their actions. Go for someone who is honest. Go for someone who is intentional. Go with someone who is directional. The second sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they avoid serious conversations. Every time you ask them a deep question, they avoid that conversation. You might be wondering to yourself, why is it when I talk about money or spirituality, this person always runs away? Well, the real reason is because they do not see themselves with you in the future. They know they have a backup plan. They know they might be exiting soon. And they know that this relationship will come to an end. If you find that the person that you're dating is avoiding the serious questions of life, like family and money and spirituality and anything else, make sure to communicate on a higher level and have those conversations by asking them the deepest questions that are concerning you. If they're willing to share what they really think, then you know you have a keeper. But if you sense that this person is running away, then you know you have a quitter. The third sign that you're dating the wrong person is spirituality. Now, I can go very deep into this subject, but you have to decide your level of spirituality. If you're dealing with someone that is too spiritual or not spiritual at all, then you need to sort it out and figure out exactly where they stand. If you're someone who truly believes that you need to have God in your relationship, but the other person doesn't care about it at all, then this person might not be right for you. Conversely, if you know that you're dealing with someone that is too religious, too spiritual, and they're trying to convert you into their ideology and you don't feel good about it, then you need to find a way to back out of this relationship. All I'm saying is this: make sure to match up to someone that you're spiritually compatible with. If the person you're dating can connect with your spirituality, then most likely they can connect with your reality. The fourth sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they're not interested in your family, even though you are. If you're a family-oriented person, but you're dating someone that doesn't care about your family, then you need to start looking for someone who actually will care more than they will. Now, if your family is extremely toxic and highly obnoxious, you need to make sure to brief the person that you're dating. In other words, tell them enough about your family without turning them off. Because the moment you share too much detail about your family before the person you're dating actually meets them, the more likely they're going to hate them when they actually meet them. And once the family event is finally over, you can take the person you're dating and debrief them so that you can understand your family together. Here's the truth: every single person in this world has family members that are dysfunctional. We all have family that are toxic, negative, people that we don't even want to be around when we go to events. However, it is your duty to make sure that the person you're dating spends time with the people who are most functional in your family. Obviously, if they don't get along with the most functional members of your family, then this is a clear indicator to get this person out of your life. The fifth sign that you're dating the wrong person are addictions. If you're dating someone that is addicted to negative habits that are holding them back and eventually will be holding you back, then you need to find a way out of this relationship. Now, I know somebody might be asking, well, Daniel, isn't it true that you can help someone to overcome their addictive behaviors? And the answer is yes and no. No, because you're not their babysitter and you cannot stop them if they enjoy indulging in those negative pleasures. But yes, because if you know that this person is truly trying to change and they're willing to do whatever it takes, then you can eventually help them to overcome their negative addictions. Now, another question you might be asking is, how do I know whether or not these are really negative addictions? Some people justify their addictions. They might say, well, I need to watch pornography because when you're away, it helps me take care of my needs. Or if I smoke weed once in a while, that might help me to get away from the things that are going on at work. Look, there's so many ways to justify your way out of negative addictions, but most of them are lies. Deep down, you know the truth. You know that negative behaviors can never lead to a positive life. There is no one in this world that can surround themselves with negative people and negative things and negative behaviors and create a positive outcome. Here's the truth, there is no justification for negative behaviors. If you've done your best to explain how much you love the person you're dating, but they won't take your help, then you need to leave this person behind and find someone else. The sixth sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they're trying to change you. If you're dealing with someone that's always trying to manipulate you and change you into becoming who they want you to be, then that person is not right for you. Let me tell you a story about an interracial couple who were madly in love. The girl was white, but the guy was black. Now the girl knew that her mother would never approve of her marrying a black man, so she decided to have a conversation. She told him, look, my mother would never allow me to marry a black man, but if you straighten your hair and get cosmetic surgery on your nose, maybe she won't notice when I introduce you to her. He thought to himself, you know what? You're right. If I change the way I look, eventually she'll approve of me, we'll get married, and we'll live happily ever after. After a few days of thinking, he decided to proceed with the surgery. After he left the office, he went up to meet with his girlfriend, and when he greeted her at the door when her mother wasn't home, she looked at him and she was in complete disgust. Once she discovered that the man at the door wasn't the same man that she had dated before, she decided that she didn't want to see him anymore. My friends, this is exactly what happens when you decide to change yourself to meet the needs of other people. Remember, if you're trying to be like everyone else, then who will be you? Stop trying to be what other people want you to be. If someone doesn't accept you for who you are, then they can move on to someone else. The seventh sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they're over-possessive. Maybe you've been in a relationship where someone is extremely clingy. They can't let go of you. They always want your time. They always want your attention. They always want your energy. Maybe you're in that type of relationship right now. Maybe the person you're dating doesn't give you any flexibility, doesn't give you any freedom, doesn't allow you to do anything you really know you want to do. If the person is holding you back and keeping you hostage, then you need to let them know that you need more freedom in your life. If they do not allow you the freedom and privilege to enjoy your opportunities, then you need to surround yourself with someone who gives you more flexibility. The eighth sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they're using you for sex. If you find that someone is cherishing your body for lust more than they do for love, then you need to move on to someone who will love you even better. Now, there's a lot of times where people cannot tell whether they're in lust or in love. And the only way to tell is if you take some time before you decide to make love. Give it a few years, and then you will know whether or not you love that person enough to have sex. Now, some people might say, well, Daniel, don't you need to have sex with the person to know whether or not you love them? The answer is no. You need to realize that you love them for who they are instead of loving them for the sex that they can give you. Once you realize that the love is real, then lust will never be a problem again. The ninth sign that you're dating the wrong person is that you can't be yourself. Every time you're around this person, you feel like you have to act like someone you're not. You're constantly trying to over-impress them to make sure that you can hold this relationship because you fear losing it. You fear that if you make a mistake and be who you actually are, that person will realize it and eventually say, I don't want this relationship anymore. But my friends, I want you to know that you should never have a relationship out of fear. You should never have a relationship out of insecurity. You should never feel like you're gonna lose someone that you're meant to be with. If you feel like you need to impress someone by being someone you're not, then you're in the wrong relationship, my friend. The 10th sign that you're dating the wrong person is that they're constantly threatening you. They're constantly worrying you about things that you should never be worried about. Maybe it sounds like they're joking when they say they want to cut off your genitals, but they're serious. Or maybe they say they want to kill you or get you fired from your job. You need to listen. Whether someone is joking or they're serious, you need to pay attention to the signs. You need to realize that what they're saying is real information. If someone is constantly threatening you and making you feel insecure more and more every day, and you feel endangered by this person, then you need to make sure that you exit this relationship immediately. So there you go, my friends. I just shared with you 10 signs that you're dating the wrong person. If you enjoyed this video, please type yes in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification button if you will. My friends, this is Daniel Alley, and I look forward to watching you build a lifelong relationship with your future partner. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.